Yo, so yeah, I've been making hip hop music for some time now, and yeah, I've had a lot of different experiences with music, hip hop music. I personally have so much content for my YouTube channel, and yeah, I would like to see more views on my YouTube channel, but it is what it is. I'm not famous. I've got a lot of tracks with a lot of people. I've got a lot of like spiritual blessings upon me, and I'm going to continue rapping and doing art and music. But yeah, I've been doing pottery as well for a while. I've made all sorts of different pottery. I did TAFE to try and broaden my view on art itself, because when you look at hip hop, it's an art form, and every artist that I've met, rap artists that I've met, have been quite intense kind of people, but really beautiful and nice people. Most rappers are pretty nice because they know the knowledge. Some people can be, like negative about what hip hop is and what this music industry has to offer, because of all the bad scenarios that have occurred in the past with gangster rap and hip hop in general. But yeah, I just personally I love doing it, and it's special to me. I don't think I'll ever be, rocking major songs on stages like R&B, or like uh, like most of these MCs today. They get to a point where they're doing these crazy elaborate concerts, massive concerts, because they're so famous. I don't think I'll ever get to that stage. I don't really believe that it's my kind of way of doing things. But I'm gonna be spitting 2 tracks. Yeah, I'm gonna be spitting 2 tracks today. And it's a spiritual thing for me. It's like just getting all some information and some feelings out of my gut or my head or my body. Better out than in, I say. But I'm not trying to be anyone, or I'm just trying to be myself. And I think most people should just try to be themselves, and if it gets you somewhere, it gets you somewhere. But it's all the dream. Like I have done lots of martial arts. That is an art form as well, martial arts, and not to the point of boxing in a ring or cage fights or any of that shit, because I don't believe in that shit. But I've definitely trained most of my life, and I continue to train my mind and my soul and my body, you know, hence the video, you know, training videos and swordsmanship videos and stuff, because, you know, Iaido for me, you know, is a great experience, has been a great experience in the past, but, you know, I'm moving on, focusing on improving myself by myself, you know, not relying on anyone to teach me anything. Yeah, I'm at that stage. I probably have a lot to offer to other people, but personally, I don't. I think the reason why my martial arts kind of fell off for a bit and I didn't go to training and that is because, for one thing, I had a disagreement with someone, but also at the same time, I really think I don't think I wanted to actually, I don't think I really had it in me to be a teacher, because I was at that point in my martial arts. Yeah, I just personally, I'll probably do some more martial art videos, but not to the point of, you know, what I used to do with, you know, Iaido and Hokushin and all that kind of stuff. But I love, like, art forms, all art forms in general, you know. I love art. I love listening to all sorts of music, to classical, to, you know, it's about studying the music as well, not just rapping the music. And, you know, you get to a certain stage and you just be like, yeah, that's how it's, you know, that's, I'm doing it for myself now, you know. Like, even if you get real famous and you go all over the world and you do all these things, fucking, you gotta still say, yeah, I did that shit, you know, I did that shit, and that was what I did, you know, and that's how I perceived it, and that's how I brought it to other communities around the world, you know. I live in far north Queensland, Australia, so, like, up here, you know, it's a pretty small town, so there's not much going on. But yeah, I just personally have so much to offer when it comes to this music shit, you know. I make beats, but I also like to get beats off other people and stuff, either buy or jack. I don't really care. It doesn't matter to me because I don't really make any money out of my videos. I probably will never make any money out of my videos or my music. But at the same time, I would like to, but it, you know, with the distribution companies, how they are and stuff, you don't really get anything out of it with the effort that you have to put into it. You kind of spend more than you make, you know, so I'm trying to hustle. And yeah, I got these beanies. If you see this beanie on me, you know, I've got about 5 of these beanies, you know, on my, in my box of, like, pottery and stuff like that. But they're like brand new beanies, you know, and they all have this streets on it. Cause yeah, and even though it's tropical weather here, but it's, you know, personally, it's just to keep my hair in, because I'm going to try and grow some dreads and stuff. But yeah, I have a really good support worker who does music with me, and I'm on NDIS because of my disability, because I have a mental illness, but at the same time, I'm improving my life every day, even though I have a lot of work to do, to try and get to a point where I'm financially stable and financially, you know, fixed, really. But, you know, it's all work, it's all hustle, you know, that's what life is, a hustle. So let's get to these 2 rap tracks. I'm going to freestyle, so I don't think you understand that I personally, I love writing, but like, for me, freestyle is where it's at, man. Freestyle is where it's at, you know. Freestyle is where it's at. Because if you can freestyle good off the top of the head, then you can, and you can do it on stage, and you can do it by you know, you can do it. That's a bonus, you know. You can write as much as you like, you know, but then you have to memorize. Like, if you really want real tracks, then you have to memorize your tracks, and then perform them. But at the same time, it's about the hype. It's about the hype of the freestyle. So, for one thing, my support worker, he can't freestyle like me because he's really good at like performing and stuff, and he's a prophet is the maddest cunt, but like, I don't think anyone on this face of the planet can actually freestyle just off the top of the head, no words included, to like improvise or any of that shit. Fuck all that shit. But like, yeah, anyway, this is my 2 tracks, and yeah, please subscribe or follow my shit, because it, you know, it matters to me that people are actually engaging with me, because I've had a lot of like abandoned shit from people, and you know, people have abandoned me and fucking done all sorts of crazy fucked up shit to me, but at the same time, I'm living a blessed life and living it to the fullest. And yeah, here's my 2 tracks. Thank you.
Yo, check this shit out. Yo, the love you have inside yourself, would you bring it outside yourself to give to others? Would you even see that destination that you're going, if you're going somewhere up into the sky with the Lord above us? If he's even there, I don't even see what I see, but I see inside myself that I will be something great, taking it to a greater state of mind. Even if you had time to recognize what I be kicking out my bloody mind, even if you had time to really understand the skills that's ill, so you can feel what I feel deep down in my grill, deep down in my heart. I got a heart, so I start with the sounds that I spark when I spark it up. Tanner rays and blazing ways of amazing days, kick it up 11 levels. I don't really give a fuck what level I'll be at. I'll be kicking back with the sounds that I'll be raising it up, laying it up when I'm playing it up with the more lines, more rhymes, even if you had time. When I get lazy on the fucking mic, if it's alright to fight with the words that is coming out my mouth when I be coming through, done, doing, didn't, flipping, ripping, dripping, dropping hip hop for real, so you can feel my motherfucking essence of my ability that I caress the fucking finest ladies. If you really wanna be blessed in this world, I don't really wanna test this line. Even if you wanna flip the script when you spit the styles, lay it up when you play it up and raise it up and blaze it up with words, turning words into dust every time I bust. Ejazzy Jefrow with the fresh flow. Even if you know what I be about, when I be about that true essence of hip hop, when I start this real scripture that I ripped ya like Jesus. What you gotta do when I flip the steez, like, yeah, it's about healing the world, not destroying the world. But half these people just like to destroy it, destroy themselves with the styles that they bust. But it's just the way it is, if it's the way it is. But I'll be about what I be about, because I'm being about who I am today. And I'm gonna make it somewhere that is great, up in the sky with the Lord above me. If you can see what I see, but I see the Lord inside me when I kick it up, when I hit it up. If you wanna make another way up into the sky, because I come up through, I wanna travel the universe. When I burst with the lines that I turn into dust, as my words go across the universe, as I bust these lines every time I rhyme. This love, one love styles that I bust out. Check, 1, 2. Braise it up, lay it up, play it up for the Lord. Play it up for the Lord that you be. Yo. Yo. It's an obliterating, hiterating metaphors that you wanna hit down when you spit down this word that is like word up when I turn it up and burn it up. Yeah, I got the real killer shit, like iller shit when I spill it styles. Like you wanna spray it up, if you wanna lay it up, if you're a blood or a crip. I don't really wanna flip the script when I spit the styles like you wanna be a ill MC with the real deal. If you had a real deal, I'm like this way and that way. I go all over the world and I spray some lyrical flow that I say, yeah, to the death. When I kick it up, the best lines would be coming out my mind every time I represent. Yo, teach me another lesson if you had another lesson to learn. I don't really wanna burn what I burn, but I burn you if I burn these lines that I turn into dust. Cause I make your whole body into a cremated fucking piece of dust. If you really wanna bust with words, but you'll be internally busting when I be kicking up with the sounds that I'll be turning it up. When I be writing down, biting down words that I turn into dust every time I bust lyrics that you never heard. If you ever heard, if you ever do what you ever do, if you wanna flip the script, rip the shit when I spit the shit. I say what I say when I say it up, lay it up. If you really wanna rap, I don't really wanna rap with you. If you really wanna rap with me, but you don't really wanna rap with me, so I don't really rap with you. So what? I rap for myself anyway. If you wanna take it to the next stage of rapture that you can play, if you can play with me but you can't play with this G, cause I'm a G for life. And if you can see what I see, I'm the street finesse, full automatic spray rap shit that I slay rap shit. When I say rap shit, when I play it up, yo, what you know, up the spot with the truest hip hop.